What's up, everybody? Back at it with another video. This video is going to be about how to clean your Glock pistol. It's universal for all Glocks. You don't change it depending on caliber. The only thing you change is your brush sizes and stuff. So yeah, so it's pretty basic. It's a good thing about Glocks is the maintenance is basic. So first things first, we're gonna go over what you need. You need some patches. These are already, I already was dealing with those, so we're gonna use those. So your patches could be, you could cut old t-shirts up, anything that's small like this size that you can fit inside one of these things right here. I don't know what these things are called, but whatever. So you got those, you got your preferred cleaner or CLP or solvent or whatever. Now if you use solvent, you're gonna need also a secondary oil. But this is a homemade CLP. Might make a video on this. This isn't my recipe, but this is what I found on the internet, and it works a lot. You're gonna need a brush. A toothbrush works just fine. You can get gun cleaning brushes, whatever. You're gonna need a bore brush for your bore, obviously. You're gonna need this piece. If you know what this thing's called in the comments, please let me know. I completely forgot what this thing is called, but you essentially put the patch through it and you can do what you want with it. You got your rod like this, and that's it. You're ready to go. So first things first, we'll clear the gun. So take it out, the magazine out, obviously. Slide back. We're good to go. Clear. Now we'll take it apart. So you safe direction, pull the trigger, take your slide, pull it back, take your takedown tabs and pull it down, and it'll come right off like that. And then take the the spring out and the barrel out. Boom. Now for cleaning, it's very simple. What I do is I'll take some CLP, if you can see that, put them on top of these rails, just a little bit, and then just scrub. That's all I do. So I'll just go, you scrub it, just scrub, and it's that simple. And then you'll take your patch and you'll just wipe the excess away. It'll get the carbon off. If your gun's dirty, it'll get it off. But it's essentially, it's that simple. And I'm doing a basic clean here. It's not going to be anything special, anything that goes into detail. Okay, now what we'll do is we'll go to the slide, put some up here so you can scrub the rails, the rail grooves or rail slots, whatever you want to call them. Do that. You scrub definitely down here. Then you come up top, the rails, because that'll get carbon. That's where the gun slides on the frame, and that's what you want to be clean, because that could cause issues if it's caked up. But Glocks are powerhouses, they'll run through them. But that's essentially it. You just brush it, and you could do this how you want to, but this is essentially how I do it. And then you get the patch, you wipe the excess, right, and you do that until you're done. And this isn't like something that, oh, you got to do it this way, or no, you can do it however you want to, but this is my preferred way of doing it, and this is a quick clean. Okay, so now that's done. That patch is done. What we'll do is we'll drop here, take the brush. Since the brush already has CLP, you can just keep going in here like this to break it up. The feed ramp right here, which is how your rounds feed into the chamber, you want that to be clean, because if that's gunked up, that will cause issues because it'll get stuck. So, and then last but not least with the cleaning, we'll need to, first step, you'll take the brush, the bore brush, you'll run it down the bore just to get the excess carbon, the loose carbon, like that, right, to get it out. And then so that way you're not making mud, I guess is the way I put it. That's that. And then we'll take this piece, put that on here like this, put that on. Like I said, I don't remember what this piece is called, but it comes with every cleaning kit, and I think it came with my gun, I believe. You'll take a patch, you'll put CLP on it, all around it. So get a CLP or cleaner, whatever your cleaner is. Alright, you'll fold it in half like this, then you'll put it right through like this, and then pull, and pull it halfway, and that's how you want it to look, okay? And then you're gonna go put it in, twist, clean the chamber first, right? See, that's already dirt on it. Then you go through the bore completely, and then just, some people like to push through and then like to pull out like that from here. I don't do that. I think that's a bit unnecessary. I don't think you're hurting the gun by doing this. So you twist it, you could twist it like that. You're just coating the inside so it can help break down the carbon. And that's essentially what you do. And then now what you're gonna do, take that, and then you're gonna take your brush, your bore brush again. Oh, let me take that off. Take the bore brush, and then the brush is gonna do more cleaning. It's gonna do more, you know, cleaning because you just put some cleaner in there. So, and then obviously use the correct size brushes. You don't want to get stuck because it can if you get too big of a brush. You know, now if it's too small, it might not be a big issue, but too big, yeah, you can get stuck. So that's what you're doing. If you're seeing what I'm doing, I'm just running it through. Like I said, I don't run it through and then untwist and then do all that. Nope, I just run it through like that a few times. And then how you know it's good is you want to look inside. You probably can't see because of the angle or whatever, but you just look into it and you'll see it's clean in there. You'll look up at a light or something and it'll work. So that's basically it with the cleaning. The guide rod, you don't really need to do much. You could, I guess you could just, you know, scrub it a little bit just to get excess carbon off of it if you want, but I don't think you need to. So that's pretty much the cleaning part. Now we're gonna go to the lubing part, okay? The lubing part is simple, all right? Start with the frame. What we'll do is we'll put drop here. Let's see if you can see. So a drop there, a drop there, a drop here, a drop here, a drop here, a drop here, and Glock recommends you put a drop right here. If you could see that right here. So that's that pretty much. You could rub it in if you want to. You know, I typically will, so I'll just take a patch and rub it in. And that's it. That's what I do. And then for the slide, you can see down in here is where the hood of the barrel, or the barrel rubs up here when it locks back. So you're gonna definitely want that lubed. So you'll put a drop or two, right? All right. And then what I'll typically do is take my finger and just go like that. And you just take that and just rub it. And that's it. Or you can get like a brush, or you can even take the patch actually and just do that and take the excess out. That actually is better, honestly. That way you don't have too much. There ain't no such thing as over lubing it, but I'm saying it gets messy. That's the bad part. If I didn't mention it already, just make sure you don't get anything in that firing pin channel right here. If you can see it down there when you're scrubbing it, you know, when you're cleaning it, don't lube anything right here. You don't want to get anything in there if I didn't mention that already. So, and then for there's one more part, sorry. The rails, okay? So the rail slots or whatever, this area right here, I like to put one drop on this side, let it go down, and then put another drop on the other side and turn the gun like this for a little bit. You know, and get that out of the way. And that's essentially that part. And then for the barrel, you want to make sure you can see the marks, the wear marks. If you can see, they're the Glock smile, as they call it. I don't know, can you see it on the, yeah, right there, you see it. Those are the wear marks. I just do the whole thing like this. And then for a little bit of extra, I will put, not there, my bad, the lugs here. And put on the lug here, and down there. And then take the patch and just rub it in. That's essentially it. And then you're done with that part. So, and then like this, like I said, you're good. You don't really need to do that. Now what you're going to do is, let me go ahead and wipe my hands real quick. Now what you're going to do is you're going to put the gun, back together. So obviously you take the slide, put the barrel in it like this with the lugs facing up when the slide's upside down. Make sure it's in place. One thing is, don't forget to put the spring in, because I've done that before, and it's annoying. Like, it's scary at first when you do it. You're like, whoa, I broke the gun, you know? So then you put that back on like that. And you put the slide on like that, and then you just run it a little bit. And that's it. You're good to go. Go ahead and wipe this thing down. Oops. Wipe the gun down. This gets messy, you know, when you're like that, but it's okay. Doesn't hurt the gun. So that's essentially it. Like I said, it's simple. You can do it. Sorry. You can do it any way you want. That's just how I do it. And some people go further. Some people do less. Some people don't clean them at all, like really. But I wouldn't recommend that. If it's a duty gun, if it's a gun that is a self-defense gun, I would recommend keeping it clean and keeping it oiled. That's just my advice. But with Glocks, they're not very picky with you know, not being oiled like some guns are. So yeah, that's basically it. If you guys got any questions, just leave it in the comment section below. And you know, if you know what this thing is, I'm gonna keep saying, if you know what this thing's called, I can't remember, just let me know. But if I did anything wrong, you let me know. This is how I clean my guns, and my guns work just fine. And like I said, this homemade CLP, it works. I put it in guns, let it sit, and I've used ran guns with it, and it works just fine. And I'll probably do a video on what's mixed in this. If you see the color, you might know what it is. If you're a gun person, you do it yourself. But anyway, that's pretty much it, y'all. Thanks for everything. Thanks for all the support. Thanks for you know, supporting me, and shout out to my dog Mark. You know, go follow his channel. I'll probably link it in the, I will link it in the description below. He's starting to post on his channel, and it's good content. I'm telling you that right now. Take it from me, okay? And if you guys aren't subscribed to our podcast channel, we both run it. It's Centerfire Podcast, and I'll link it for you. And yeah, so I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.